Locked in a heated race late in the season, a team gets a pre-game pep talk from their skipper.
Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball comes your way next. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. Digging in, Jim Stoddard. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Don Allen is the second out of the opening frame. Brian Dozier is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. At the plate, Byron Buxton. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row? Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting fifth,
Colt Morant comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Striding into the box, Pedro Gonzalez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But, hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Volpe ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Daisuke Shibuya hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding in once again, Jim Stoddard. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Stoddard.
Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Kane is there, and he has it for the out. Ready for another chance? Don Allen, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired.
Leading off for Minnesota, the left fielder, number 25.
Grounded foul off to the right.
Byron Buxton.
The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch, and he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colt Moran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Ball 1.
Here we go.
No runs, no hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Volpe takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th.
First baseman
Pedro Gonzalez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Royals lead it 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Flowers. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
The batter, number 4.
Luis Sardinas is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Settling in now, Daisuke Shibuya comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down go the Twins in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready once again, Jim Stoddard. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swing and a little tapper.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Don Allen is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. No runs, no hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Making the play here is Harrison, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Brian Dozier. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still find themselves. Here's Byron Buxton now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead in his offense could have really helped settle him in. Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Byron Buxton becomes the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Pedro Gonzalez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Luis Sardinas stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Hold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he's struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Daisuke Shibuya comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, This has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third time he sent him packing, so he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run still. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Hey, you got it.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A runner on first with 2 away. Minnesota, good night.
Wow, you could feel the electricity in the air when the 9th inning started. Everyone could feel how close to history we were, but he gives up a hit and loses the no-hit bid. Man, that hurts. He just has to shake it off now and enjoy this one-hitter just the same. Great effort either way.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Number 41 earns his 25th win to lead the league as he tosses a complete game one-hitter. Phil Hughes permitted.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.